Hi students, today we will start our syllabus, section first, prose section. In this prose section, 1.1 is An Astrologer's Day by R.K. Narayan. So I think you know the meaning of astrologer. Astrologer means the person who tells us about our future. For that person we call astrologer. Now I will tell you something about R.K. Narayan. R.K. Narayan was born in 1906 and he was passed away in 2001. He was one of the best known novelists among Indian English writers. He written 14 novels, 5 volumes of short stories, and a number of travelogues. He also wrote his memoir named My Days in 1975. He was created the imaginary town of Malgudi, totally typical Indian setting. This all information is about R.K. Narayan. Now, I will explain this prose line by line so you can get the complete meaning of it and you will understand very easily. So now, I will start the lesson. See the first line. An astrologer's day. Punctually at midday, he opened his bag and spread out his professional equipment, which consisted of a dozen cowrie cells, a square piece of cloth with obscure mystic charts on it, a notebook, and a bundle of Palmyra writing. See the meaning of this line in English. At the midday means in afternoon he opened his bag and take out all his equipment which he used for his job. A dozen cowrie cells, a small square piece of cloth that was very mystic, means it is not easily understood, a notebook, and a bundle of Palmyra writing. Palmyra means it is written on a kind of palm. See the meaning of this line in Marathi. एके दिवशी दुपारी रोजच्याप्रमाणे त्याने म्हणजे ज्योतिषाने त्याची पिशवी जोळी उघडली आणि त्याच्या व्यवसायाची सर्व साधने बाहेर काढून समोर मांडली. त्यात डझनभर कवड्यांचे शिंपले, धुसर पुसट गूढ अनाकलनीय अशा आकृत्या काढलेला एक कापडाचा एक चौकोनी तुकडा, एक वही आणि एक ताडपत्रांवरील लिखाण असलेले एक बंडल होते. म्हणजेच हे सर्व साहित्य तो त्याच्या रोजच्या व्यवसायासाठी घेऊन जात असे. Now the next line. His forehead was resplendent with sacred ash and vermilion and his eyes sparkled with a sharp, abnormal gleam which was really an outcome of a continual searching look for customers, but which his simple clients took to be a prophetic light and felt comfortable. See the meaning of this line. His forehead was very bright and impressive. By the sacred ash means by vibhuti, and in the middle of that the vermilion means kumkum, and his eyes are very sparkled. He is continual searching for his customers. The simple clients thinks that whatever he told is very right. So the customers satisfied by his astrology. The meaning of this line in Marathi now. पवित्र विभूती आणि कुंकू लावल्यामुळे त्याचे मस्तक खूपच तेजस्वी भासत होते आणि त्याच्या डोळ्यात एक तीक्ष्ण व विलक्षण चमक होती आणि ती चमक ग्राहकांना सतत शोधत होती. पण त्याच्या साध्या ग्राहकांना मात्र त्या नजरेत भविष्यवेत्याचे तेज जाणवत असे आणि ते त्यांना थोडेसे आधार देत असे. See the next sentence. The power of his eyes was considerably enhanced by their position placed as they were between the painted forehead and the dark whiskers which streamed down his cheeks. Even a half-wit's eyes would sparkle in such a setting. See the meaning of this sentence in English. The power of his eyes was increased by his position like painted forehead means the ash vibhuti and the beard which comes down his cheeks, means he tells us here that if any a foolish or stupid person's eyes also sparkle in such a setting. See the meaning of this line in Marathi. त्याचे रंगवलेले कपाळ आणि गालांवर पसरलेला दाट मिशा यांच्या मधोमध असलेल्या त्याच्या डोळ्यामधील तेज जास्त प्रखर वाटत होते. म्हणजेच एखाद्या वेडसर व्यक्तीचे डोळे देखील अशावेळी तेजस्वी वाटत असे. See the next sentence. To crown the effect, he would a saffron colored turban around his head. This color scheme never failed. See what he made for the crown. On his head, to effect like a crown, he covered his head with saffron color piece of cloth. This color is very good for them. म्हणजेच पहा, अधिकच खुलून दिसण्यासाठी त्याने डोक्यावर एक केशरी रंगाचा फेटा बांधला होता. ही रंगसंगती कधीच फिकी पडत नाही. See the next sentence. People were attracted to him as bees are attracted to cosmos or dahlia stalks. The people were attracted towards him as bees are attracted to the flowers like cosmos or dahlia. म्हणजेच या ठिकाणी डेलिया किंवा कॉस्मसच्या फुलांकडे जसे मधमाशा आकर्षित होतात तसे लोक त्याच्याकडे आकर्षित होत असत. कारण तो जे सांगत होता, भविष्याच्या ज्या गोष्टी सांगत होता ते लोकांना खूप आवडत असे. See the next. He sat under the boughs of a spreading tamarind tree which flanked a path running through the town hall park. It was a remarkable place in many ways. See, he sat under a hugely spreading tamarind tree that rode running to the town hall park. It was a main central place which has many ways in that city or town. टाउन हॉल पार्कच्या रस्त्याच्या कडेला प्रचंड प्रमाणात पसरलेल्या चिंचेच्या झाडाच्या फांद्यांखाली तो बसत असे. अनेक अशा गोष्टीमुळे त्या जागेला खास महत्त्व होते. See the next sentence. A surging crowd was always moving up and down this narrow road from morning to night. See the meaning of this line in the English. On that narrow road, crowd was always moving from morning to night. Means this place was a central place. पहा, सकाळपासून रात्रीपर्यंत त्या अरुंद रस्त्यावर भरपूर गर्दी असायची. म्हणजेच हा जो रस्ता होता तो त्या गावातील एक महत्त्वाचा रस्ता होता. See the next sentence. A variety of trades and occupations was represented all along its way. Medicine sellers, sellers of stolen hardware, and junk magicians, and above all, an auctioneer of cheap cloth who created enough din all day to attract the whole town. See the meaning of this line here. So many businesses with variety of trades are there on that road. Medicine shops, the sellers of stolen hardware and junk, magicians, and there is auctioneer, means we can say lilav of a cheap red cloth. He is making very nice to attract the people to him. पहा ठिकाणी रस्त्यांच्या दोन्ही बाजूंनी वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारचे व्यवसाय आणि उद्योगधंदे चालत असत. औषधांची दुकाने, चोरलेल्या लोखंडी वस्तू व भंगार वस्तूंचे विक्रेते, जादूगार आणि त्यात भर म्हणजे स्वस्त कपड्यांचा लिलावही तिथे चाले. त्यामुळे दिवसभर प्रचंड गर्दी त्या रस्त्यावर असे. म्हणजेच या ठिकाणी एक आठवडी बाजार म्हणा किंवा एक पूर्ण प्रत्येक दिवशी गजबजलेलं ठिकाण ज्याप्रमाणे आपल्या गावामध्ये असतं तशा प्रकारे या ठिकाणचा हा एक रस्ता होता. See the next line. Next to him, in vociferousness, came a vendor of fried groundnut, who gave his ware a fancy name each day, calling it Bombay ice cream one day, and on the next Delhi almond, and on the third day Raja's delicacy, and so on and so forth, and people flocked to him. Means people attracted towards him. See the meaning of this line. There is another person, the seller, vendor of fried groundnut. He is giving different names to the fried groundnut each day. He calls it Bombay ice cream, and the next day he calls it Delhi almond, and on the next day, means third day, he calls it Raja's delicacy, which Raja enjoy a lot. By calling this, people attracted towards him. पहा, त्याच्या शेजारी, त्याच्या म्हणजेच ज्योतिषाच्या शेजारी मोठमोठ्याने ओरडत एक जण तळलेले शेंगदाणे विकत होता. तो रोज त्या शेंगदाण्याला वेगवेगळी नावे देत असे. एके दिवशी तो त्यांना बॉम्बे आईस्क्रीम म्हणे, तर दुसऱ्या दिवशी दिल्ली बदाम म्हणे, आणि तिसऱ्या दिवशी राजाची खास मेजवानी अशा अनेक नावांनी संबोधत असे. आणि लोक ही त्याच्याकडे गर्दी करत असत. कारण मुंबईचे आईस्क्रीम किंवा दिल्लीचे बदाम किंवा राजाची खास मेजवानी म्हटल्यावर लोकांनाही वाटे की बाबा आपणही हे शेंगदाणे घ्यावेत आणि खावेत. सी द नेक्स्ट लाईन. A considerable portion of this crowd delayed before the astrologer too. Means some part of this crowd wasting their time in front of astrologer too. या लोकांमधील, या गर्दीमधील थोडीफार म्हणजेच बरीचशी गर्दी ज्योतिषापाशीही रेंगाळत असे. का तर त्यांना त्यांच्या भविष्याविषयी विचारायचं होतं त्याला, किंवा आमच्या भविष्य कशा पद्धतीनं आहे. सी द नेक्स्ट लाईन. The astrologer transacted his business by the light of a flare which crackled and smoked up above the groundnut heap nearby. See what that astrologer is do there. The astrologer carry or conduct his business nearby the crackled, means the fire suddenly makes a sparks and smoked up above द ग्राउंडनट हीप. पाहतो ज्योतिषी त्याचा व्यवसाय कशा ठिकाणी चालवायचा. ज्योतिषी शेजारी असलेल्या शेंगदाण्यांच्या ढिगावर ठेवलेल्या तडतड करीत पेटणाऱ्या आगीच्या प्रकाशात आपला व्यवसाय करीत असे. सी द नेक्स्ट लाईन. हाफ द एन्चantment of the place was due to the fact that it did not have the benefit of municipal lighting. The place was lit up by shop lights. See the meaning. Half the magical effect of this place was they did not have the lighting of municipal. The place was lit up by the only shop lights. म्हणजेच पहा, या ठिकाणाला एक जादुई वलय प्राप्त झाले होते. त्याचे कारण आणि त्याचे सर्व श्रेय नगरपालिकेने तेथे दिव्यांच्या प्रकाशाची सोय केली नव्हती किंवा न करण्यालाच गेले होते. See the next line. One or two had hissing gas lights, some had naked flares stuck on poles, some were lit up by old cycle lamps, and one or two, like the astrologer, managed without lights of their own. See what they are saying here. One or two peoples had hissing gas lights, means the gas was escaping then come. Some had used naked flares stuck on pole, means for the lights which used in historical times, and some used the old cycle lamps, and some peoples like astrologer, they manage without their own lights. म्हणजेच पहा या ठिकाणी एका दोघांकडे आवाज करणारे गॅसचे दिवे होते. काहींनी खांबावर मशाली लटकवलेल्या होत्या. म्हणजेच आपण ऐतिहासिक गोष्टीमध्ये पाहतो की ज्याप्रमाणे तिथे मशाल लटकवलेल्या असायच्या तशाप्रमाणे इथे सुद्धा त्यांनी मशाल लटकवलेल्या होत्या. तर काही जण जुने सायकल दिवे लावलेले होते. आणि या ज्योतिषासारखे आणखी एक दोघं स्वतःच्या दिव्यांशिवाय आपलं काम चालवत असत. सी द नेक्स्ट लाईन. इट वॉज अ bewildering crisscross of light rays and moving shadows. See, what is this? It was a confusing crisscross of light rays and moving of shadows. म्हणजेच प्रकाश किरण आणि हलणाऱ्या सावल्यांचा एक खेळ तिथे चालू होता. म्हणजेच पाहणाऱ्यांना सुद्धा हे छान वाटायचं की बाबा इथं प्रकाश किरणांचा एक सावल्यांचा खेळ चालू आहे असं भासायचं त्या ठिकाणी. सी द नेक्स्ट लाईन. This suited the astrologer very well, for the simple reason that he had not in the least intended to be astrologer. When he began life and he knew no more of what was going to happen to others than he knew what was going to happen to himself next minute. Means see how that astrologer is. See, I will explain that line. This suited the astrologer very well because he had no any idea when he started his life that become he is an astrologer. He has no any idea about what will happen in the other's life and also he had not known what will happen in his own life also. Means see what kind of astrologer he was. पहा या ठिकाणी ज्योतिषाची मात्र त्यामुळे म्हणजेच त्या वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारच्या दिव्यामुळे त्याची मात्र उत्तम सोय झाली होती. त्याचे कारण म्हणजे आयुष्याच्या सुरुवातीला ज्योतिषी बनण्याचा त्याचा अजिबात हेतू नव्हता. त्या ठिकाणी स्वतःच्या आयुष्यात पुढच्या क्षणी काय घडणार आहे याची त्याला कल्पना नव्हती, तर तिथे दुसऱ्याच्या आयुष्यात पुढे काय घडणार आहे हे माहीत असण्याची शक्यताच नव्हती. सी द नेक्स्ट सेंटेन्स. He was as much a stranger to the stars as were his innocent customers. See, he was not known about the stars. Stars means here which helpful in astrology. Like his customers means he is also no any knowledge about stars like his customers. त्याच्या भोळ्या ग्राहका इतकाच तोही ताऱ्यांविषयी अज्ञानी होता. म्हणजेच या ठिकाणी भविष्य सांगणारा ज्योतिषी म्हणजेच त्याला ताऱ्यांविषयी माहिती असली पाहिजे, पण त्याला कुठल्याही ताऱ्यांविषयी काहीही माहिती नव्हती. म्हणजे जे ग्राहक त्याच्याकडे यायचे त्यांच्या इतका हा सुद्धा अनभिज्ञ होता, अज्ञानी होता, का तर त्यालाही त्याच्याविषयी काही एक माहिती नव्हती. सी द नेक्स्ट लाईन. Yet he said things which pleased and astonished everyone. That was more a matter of study, practice and shrewd guesswork. See, but also he is very perfect in that work. He is telling about the people's future a little bit correct. How? I will explain that line. But whatever he said is give happiness to the people. By practice he is good at judging the people. So we can say practice makes man perfect. पहा ठिकाणी त्याला ताऱ्यांविषयी वगैरे काही ज्ञान नव्हतं, पण तरीही तो चांगल्या पद्धतीनं माहिती सांगायचा लोकांना, त्यांच्या भविष्याविषयी सांगायचा. पण त्याच्या बोलण्याने सर्वजण आनंदी होत असत, कारण त्याच्या बोलण्यात असलेला अभ्यास, सराव आणि अंदाज वर्तवण्याची खुबी होती. म्हणजेच त्याला या सर्वांची एक सवय होऊन गेली होती. सी द नेक्स्ट लाईन. ऑल द सेम इट वॉज ॲज मच ॲज ऑनेस्ट मॅन्स लेबर ॲज एनी अदर अँड ही डिझर्वड द वेजेस he carried home at the end of a day. See, but he was very honest man and he is doing his work and he take his money at the end of the day. म्हणजेच पहा या ठिकाणी तो खूप प्रामाणिकपणे कष्ट करत होता आणि दिवसाच्या शेवटी तो जी काही कमाई करत असे ते तो घरी घेऊन जात असे. त्याला त्याच्या कष्टाचे फळ मिळत असे. म्हणजेच या ठिकाणी याला भविष्याची काही माहिती नव्हती, पण तरीही तो लोकांचं भविष्य सांगायचा. म्हणजेच तो खूप एक प्रामाणिक माणसाप्रमाणेच कष्ट करायचा आणि त्याची जी मेहनत असायची ती तो रोज संध्याकाळी घरी घेऊन जात असे. सो दिस वॉज द फर्स्ट पार्ट आय कंप्लीट टुडे अँड नाव फॉर द नेक्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ दिस टॉपिक, लाईक, शेअर अँड सबस्क्राईब. थँक यू. स्टे होम, स्टे सेफ.